Hey, Rain here. Today is yet again another build showcase, and it's the Atomos Incarnon. Today I'm going to show you two builds. So, let us immediately start. The first build is Viral Heat Flare build. The mods I'm using here, so we have Pistol Elementalist with dash damage, we do have heat, so our heat ticks are going to do even more damage, and it also gives us real speed. We're not going to use Galvanized Shot because it ignores the second evolution's base damage, which is a lot of base damage. That's 50% of weapon's base damage, and it's not worth it. Plus, the weapon only has 2 stats effects, which isn't going to do much. If you want to utilize Galvanized Shot, you have to prime enemies. The enemy needs to have at least like 6 to 7 stats effects for this to do a lot of damage. If you don't do that, Galvanized Shot is useless. We also have Galvanized Diffusion for multi-shot, mandatory multi-shot, Galvanized Crosshair for close chance while aiming. If you don't want to aim, you can use Creeping Bullseye, it's absolutely fine. Planetary Cracker for cool damage, mandatory, Lethal Torrent Fire to multi-shot. You can remove this for a Riven, you can remove it for a Bane mod if you want, if you're using Reinforced Bond, or you can remove Galvanized Crosshair for a Riven, for example, like Cruel Chance, Cruel Damage, multi-shot Riven. We also have viral damage and heat damage. And that's it. These are the mods. For the X weapon adapter of a highly recommend for you to use, it's going to be Runic's extension for beam range. This is a beam weapon. The Incarnon is an AoE, but this does more to the base form than the Incarnon form. Arcane is going to be Cascade Flare, giving you a lot of increased damage, mandatory for this build. Now for the stats, for the base form, fire rate is very good, magazine size is good, ammo maximum after pickup is very good, real speed is fast, accuracy is low, I don't know how. Trigger is hold, 22 beam range, that's okayish. Riven Dispo isn't half bad, crit chance, crit damage, multi-shot is easily by far the best in slot, and you're going to remove Galvanized Crosshair for it, or Lethal Torrent. Cruel chance is very good, cruel damage is good, stat chance is solid, and total damage is good. Now for the Incarnon stuff, it becomes a AoE weapon instead of a chainer. It has a max charges of 21. Cruel chance is better. Cruel damage is better, stat chance is better, and total damage is better. This is the direct hit. For the AoE, it's an 8 meter AoE, has the exact same stats, higher total damage. And that's it. These are the stats, the mods, Arcane, and now for the second build. The second build is Viral Heat Enervate build. The mods I'm using here, so you're going to remove Galvanized Crosshair for Hornet Strike. You need additive damage, and that's it. Everything else here stays the same. These are the mods. For the X weapon adapter, it's still going to be this mod. Arcane instead of Flare is going to be secondary Enervate. This is going to generate 5 critical chance for you, so you're going to see yellow into orange crits, sometimes red if you're lucky. But yeah, that's going to be the crit generator for you. And for the stats, all of this stuff here is the same. These are the stats, the mods, Arcane, and now it's time for me to show you the Evos. For the Evos, let's start with the first one. Weak point hits, charge the Incarnon stuff, you're going to press the Alt Fire button in the middle mouse to transform it from the base form to the Incarnon form. Second Evo, increase your base damage by 24, with a max energy of 700, increase your base cruel damage by 1, which is quite good. Evo 3, plus 7 beam range, this is mandatory. And Evo 4, so if you like the first build, you're going to use the base cruel chance. If you like the second build, you're going to use the base stat chance. And that's it. These are the Evos, and now it's time for me to show you these two builds against the units. Alright, let's start. This is the first build. I'm going to spawn level 205, Steel Path, or Kimberly Dudes, no buffs armor strip. First things first, we need to get some stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're also getting the Incarnon stuff. A little bit more. You can see the base form is quite good. A lot of people like the base form more. Same with me, I do like the base form more than the Incarnon, but the Incarnon isn't half bad. Now once you get the charges, you're going to press the Alt Fire button in the middle mouse, and you're going to transform it from the base form to the Incarnon form. Now it's an AoE, and it does pretty solid damage. You can directly hit enemies for a lot of damage. The AoE also does a lot of damage. Both the base form and the Incarnon form have like solid clear. When it comes to single target, the base form is better. It's much more consistent at proccing status effects, and you can easily hit weak points. Let me show you again. Jump. Pew, pew, pew. Beautiful. These doolies. Beautiful. And there you go. That's the first build. Now for the second one, Enervate. So if you like the Enervate more, you're going to go over here and swap it from Krill Chance to Stash Chance. Swap it to the Enervate build. There it is. Spawn the exact same enemies, no buffs. Jump over here. Get some stacks first. Beautiful orange crits, thank you Enervate. Consistent yellow crits. It's also very good as you can see. Let me show you again. One more time. Base form. Heavy gunners. A bunch of heat ticks. Easily capping viral as well. Now for the Incarnon stuff. Transform. Pew pew, beautiful. We saw some orange and red crits. And yeah. That's it. Those are two builds. Now it's time for me to show you the Enervate build against the Steel Path enemies. So, let's go. And we're in. I'm up against the Corrupted enemies, Mod, Survival, Steel Path. I'm going to show you this build, the Enervate build, buffless. I only have Reinforced Bond, something that everybody can use, you know, it's a companion, Sentinel mod. Right over here, there it is. 60% more fire rate. That's it. The weapon doesn't need a lot of buffs. It clears really well Steel Path. It's also good against Acolytes because the AoE, Incarnon stuff. I like it. Atomos is classic. It's one of the oldest chainers in this game. It was mega outdated because the power creep, but they decided to make this thing into Incarnon, which fixed the stats a lot. It isn't the greatest weapon against single target, but it's solid at clearing, and that's important. Because 90 to 95% of content in this game is killing hordes of enemies. If you have a Riven, this weapon will love a Riven. Crit chance, crit damage, multi-shot, but if you get a crit chance Riven, you can't really use the Enervate build, but that's fine. The Flare build is also good. Both of these builds are absolutely fine. As you can see, they can easily clear Steel Path. Same with the Flare build. It's a satisfying weapon. It's a chainer. I do love chainers. I hope you guys also like chainers. And if you don't, you have the Incarnon, which is a large AoE explosion. You'll see freaking numbers everywhere. It's beautiful. Look at it. It's a brainless, effortless weapon. Does a good job, which is important. Transform this thing. Pew, 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 pew. Look at it. Beauty. It's a beauty. Woo. Woo. Get the charges again. Beautiful. A little bit more. Tiny bit more. Come on. I'm missing heads. There you go. Transform. Pew, 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 pew. Look at it. Oof. It's great. It's good. It's good. Alright, let's wait for the Eki Boy now. Eki Boy! I can smell him. Transform. Jump. And Eki Boy. He's alive. He is dead. There we go. Beautiful. Let's continue over here. A little tiny bit. Eki Boy is gone. Beautiful. And I believe you guys seen enough. That's the weapon and the build. Time for me to leave, boys. And be right back. And there you go. Atomos Incarnon. Chef's kiss. It's one of those weapons I will definitely recommend. That's the weapon and the builds. I hope you guys enjoy the builds. Leave a like and sub, and of course, see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.